First class business class address. It's my platinum card member. It's my golden card member. Second is class members this boarding so head.
冇留意咯，
我點知嘅？佢全部佢搞噶嘛，點知佢會唔會冇住你咧？你又唔可以，話位唔啱啊！
係佢呢個係你嘅情況，就你係一個，你就可以變咗個情況出現啫嘛。
聊下就不算中等山鱼了，不敢。
直到安全带指示灯熄灭。下机前，请您再次检查座椅周围，确认已携带好所有随身物品。感谢您搭乘天河联盟成员中国东方航空班机，下次旅途再会。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hong Kong International Airport. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. Before leaving the aircraft, please remember to take all your belongings with you. Thank you for flying with China Eastern Airlines.
下了呀，等他们走掉一定会去。
到一破上。
拜拜。
拜拜。
再见，我们走。
请慢走，随身物品的确销。
最怕飛條就買個咩？買嗰個電咩啊？我哋講下聽。已經冇用啦，而家冇用啦，行下支彈，都唔咩咧，未知水浸大嗰個 cash pool。